Greetings of the day. My name is Nitya Maria Kalarikal Sabu. I am here to have my presentation on sustainable construction material. This is the overview of my content you are going to hear. Introduction, definition, related study, objective, design, advantage and disadvantage, and last, conclusion. The demand for concrete is growing minute by minute to meet the need for economic development. The truth is that the ordinary Portland cement manufacturing not only consumes significant amount of natural resources and electricity, it releases large amount of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The fly ash is the main byproduct of coal combustion and it has the properties of cement. It can be used as the raw material for cement manufacturing. To get deep understanding about the research, it is necessary to know about the geopolymer concrete, the scope of geopolymer concrete in real market, and the related articles, the findings associated to the topics. Geopolymer concrete is manufactured using traditional concrete technology. Geopolymer is an inorganic aluminosilicate compound and fly ash is the one of the raw material for geopolymer. The geopolymer concrete consists of fly ash by 75 to 80% of aggregate mass. These are bounded by a paste which is produced from the reaction of silicon and aluminum within the fly ash. The alkaline liquid with sodium hydroxide and sodium silicate was used for activation. Naphthalene-based superplasticizer is added to improve the workability. Geopolymer concrete helped to reduce 36% of energy available and use waste materials such as fly ash and slag. The geopolymer concrete reduces the carbon footage to 20 to 50% and it exhibits supreme properties than ordinary Portland cement concrete. The detailed study over the factors affecting the compressive strength has been investigated. The ratio of alkaline liquid to fly ash, the sodium hydroxide concentration, the sodium silicate to sodium hydroxide ratio, curing time, curing temperature, amount of superplasticizer, resting period, and water content are studied. The efflorescence potential has been compared with measurement of catalytic concentration by atomic absorption spectroscopy and the determination of pH and electricity conductivity of different mix is evaluated. The experiment for dosage of naphthalene-based superplasticizer is reviewed. The effect of sludge addition with the potential of efflorescence is examined from the articles. From the knowledge gained from the literature, an improved mix design for geopolymer concrete is formulated. The objective of this research is to formulate a mixed design for geopolymer concrete with improved compressive strength and reduced efflorescence. The new mixed design should have 100% replacement for ordinary Portland cement and should provide domain properties. The geopolymer concrete is manufactured with improved mixed design. The activation solution is prepared manually and left for 1 day. The NaOH activator is used to reduce the potential of efflorescence. About 2% of superplasticizer is used for workability. To control the initial rate of efflorescence, 20% of slag is added to the mix. The dry mix is mixed using conventional method and is kept in normal condition for curing in 3 days. Later, it needs to be treated with hydrothermal curing to avoid efflorescence. The advantage of improved mix design is that it shows predominant properties when compared to ordinary Portland cement concrete. It have reduced carbon emission and low energy requirements. Fly ash is the byproduct of coal combustion, which is the main raw material for geopolymer concrete. But the additional cost for superplasticizer is an deemed, and the additional precautions are needed for hydrothermal curing. The conclusion. The mechanical properties of geopolymer can be improved with varying the different parameters. The compressive strength of geopolymer concrete can be increased with the increase in the curing time, curing temperature, rest period, concentration of sodium hydroxide solution, and it decreases with increase in ratio of water to geopolymer concrete by mass, and it also reduces the compressive strength by adding at mixture dose. That is why we are using super plasticizer of only 2%. NaOH activated geopolymer possess slow efflorescence, and adding 20% of slag can effectively reduce the initial stage of efflorescence. Geopolymer concrete with better mechanical property is suitable replacement for conventional concrete, that is ordinary Portland cement, because it have less carbon emission and carbon footprint. This is my reference. Thank you.